Hello, good afternoon. This is Speaking International English Language Testing System. The candidate is Camila. The candidate number is 013657. The examiner is Samir. Examiner 06248. My name is Amir. I am your examiner. Could you please tell me your full name, please?
Yes, is Diana Camila Castillo de la Torre.
Okay, Camila. In the first part of the exam, I will ask you some personal question. Um, let's talk about friends. How do you usually contact your friends?
How do I usually contact with my friends? Well, it depends on the occasion. If I'm busy, I usually don't talk to them. But when I have some free time, I get to them through SMS or via WhatsApp. And yes, that's how I do it.
Okay. What did you do together the last time you saw your friends?
Well, the last time I saw my friends, we with my friend we did a sleepover, and with another friend we went to a Halloween party, and with one of my best friends we went to a Chinese restaurant. So yes, I have done really a variety of activities with my friends. So yes.
Okay, okay. Um, what makes a friend into a good friend?
Well, I can personally think that what makes a friend to be a good one is to be, for me, to be polite, to be responsible, to have a responsible affection, because a friendship is when a good friendship depends a lot on what the persons give to each other. So yes, so too if I have too much attention to details, I expect that the person or my friends to be the same way with me. So towards me, yes.
Okay, okay. Um, let's talk about series. How often do you watch series?
Um, uh, Recently, I don't watch TV or Netflix or series because I've been busy with school projects and personal activities. But in a daily, normal, casual deal, I would watch series like 2 or 3 times per week. Yes, I'm not much of a fan of watching series lately.
Okay. Do you watch series alone or with your friends?
Um, Alone, mostly alone.
Okay. Would you like to be in a series?
Would I like? Is that did I understand right? Would I like?
Would you like to be? Yes.
Oh, um, yes. In a particular one, I would like to be in Friends actually, because it is really it's one of my favorites, and yes, I would love to.
Okay. Let's talk about the weather. What's your favorite climate? Climate.
Um,
Climate.
well, I prefer the cold ones to be in winter stage of the year because we have a much time to do some indoor activities, and I don't really like the sun or sunny weather. So yeah.
So, what's your favorite season of the year?
as I said, I really prefer winter because it's more like cozy, and therefore you get to spend much more time with your family, and to, I don't know, have much time to watch series and TV, or maybe do some indoor activities and just spend time, quality time with your loved ones. So yeah, winter is my
Okay.
favorite.
What do you think about the weather in your country or in your state?
Well, due to climate change, it's a bit crazy, frenzy, because sometimes it will rain a lot, and sometimes it will be too hot, and it's a bit dangerous because of that, because sometimes we have flooding, floods. So yes, it's a bit dangerous and scary because we don't really know when we will have to run away from the water and the the rivers flooding and stuff. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. This is the end of the first part. In the second part of your speaking test, I'll give you a card with the topic, and you have to talk about it for 2 minutes.
Okay.
You have 1 minute to think about what you wish. Now I'm gonna share my screen with you. Hmm, Can you see?
Not yet. Oh, okay.
Okay, this is the
Okay.
second part of the IELTS test. Describe a singer that you like. You should say who is she, all this. You have 1 minute for taking notes and thinking what you are going to say.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, that's it. So, could you please describe a singer that you like?
Yes. Well, I really like Monsta X, and they are a K-pop group, which is really good known in the USA, but they are from South Korea. And it's a K-pop band, so I've heard them in 2018. So 3 years ago, I became a fan of them, and what I've heard him through YouTube advertising. I saw a video, and I really get excited for the music. So it was my type of music, and I started to get into them and to became a bit more of a fan. they they usually sing really hype songs, and they are really energetic, but their sound is a bit more of a mix of sounds. Well, I'm trying to say that they can sing some rap or some hip hop, as they can sing some ballads. So therefore, they have a really mixed type of sound. So that's what I like for what I like about them the most. And I think I really like them because they have a really nice and cool concept, and their personalities, because they as well get me in a mood of if I'm too happy, I can listen to them and become more happy, or if I'm sad, I can feel a bit better about myself and stuff like that. I don't really have, well, I'm a listener, a casual listener of them, and I can easily listen to another types of music like rap from Eminem, I guess, or maybe more bubbly songs uh, like common K-pop, or maybe I can hear some regional Mexican music, but they are definitely my favorite because they really suit my personality. Because sometimes I can be, as their songs, sad and upbeat or hype and energetic. So that's why I like them the most, and I will say that they are my favorite. And because as well, they give us, our fans, a lot of content, and I feel
Stop, stop,
really
stop, stop. It's finished.
okay. Okay.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
Say it again.
Thank you very much. Well, in part two, you talk about a singer that you like. In this case, you talk about a group band.
Yes.
So now in this part, I will ask you some questions related to this topic. So let's consider your favorite group band. So I'm gonna ask you, what is your favorite what is your favorite group band?
Is Monstax. Yes. Tag.
Why is your favorite singer? Your group
Okay.
band.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't get you better. Yes, why? Because I think they're cool, and I think therefore, as well as they're cool, they have a really nice concept in their songs. And even though at first listen, I don't really like their songs, then I became more of a fancy into them. So yes, I think because they're just my type of singer of singers.
Okay. Do you think it's easy to choose a favorite group band?
No, I don't think so. Because through the years, I've been listening to a lot of genres and a lot of different singers. And even though I did like those singers, I was not feeling like myself when I listened to them. And now I feel that way. So that's why I think through the years I can definitely choose them. And it's maybe a dumb thing to say, but it's been a hard pathway to follow to really feel like it's my thing to feel like home when I talk about them. So yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer. What are the reasons for choosing uh, a group band like your favorite?
What's the
What
reason?
what are the reasons
What
for
are the
choosing?
reasons for choosing them? Well, as I said before, I think they really suit my personality. They are really talented. They are really successful. They they do have a lot of songs, and even though I don't like some of them, I like the majority of their songs. So the reasons why I choose them is because they are now in this moment my favorite. But I do have many other singers that I love that are Americans or Germans or French. But yeah, that's why
Okay,
I really now in this moment they are my favorite now. Yeah.
thank you for your answer. In the rock band, do you have a big crush on one of them?
I won't say that I have a big crush on just one member because there are seven. I do have a favorite member, but it's not like my type of man. I have been fond of him since I met him, and yes, I do. I have one, but it's not my crush. My major crush is just my favorite member.
Okay, thank you very much, Camila. This is the end of the test. You have done it very well. Congratulations. Um, that's all.
Good evening. This is a Speaking International English Language Testing System. The candidate is Samir, and the candidate number is 014658. The examiner is Camila. Examiner number is 07348. Okay, so my name is Camila. Can you please tell me your full name?
Yes, my full name is Jesus Amir Pose Mendez.
Okay, so I'm gonna answer some questions. No, what? Okay, I'm gonna give you some questions. So we will gonna be starting now. Okay. So, can you tell me please, where was the last place you visited on holiday?
Mm, uh, it was on February, and the place that I visit was Cancun with my mother. We decided to travel because we thought we needed a good travel and and to spend a lot of time with my mom.
Okay, so would you like to go back there again anytime soon?
Sure. Uh, the place, the city, Cancun, it's amazing. It has a lot of beaches, a lot of person from other countries. It's a good opportunity to have a good vacations in that city. So yes, I would like to go back.
Oh, okay. And okay, so and what kind of tourist destinations do you usually prefer?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yes, no problem. What kind of tourist destinations do you usually prefer?
Mm, I prefer place this tourist destination, a good place for resting there. Um, I like the place. It's really cold, um, and I also prefer to be nowadays I also prefer like to be in a party with other people from from other countries. That's all.
All right. And in your opinion, what's the best way to save money while traveling?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Yes, no problem. In your opinion, what's the best way to save money while traveling?
Okay. Everything it starts you decided to travel on what kind of transport? Because if I travel in an airplane, probably it will be really expensive. But if I travel, I don't know, in bus or in train, probably it would be uh, cheaper. Um, but another one is, for example, mm, um, probably, well, walk on the city. It's a good way for saving money. What else? For example, um, stay in a house with many mates in order to pay a house. I think that's the correct way to save money in a good travel.
Okay, you're right. So we have already finished the first stage of this exam, and now we're gonna go on to the second part. So I'm gonna share my screen, and I'm gonna give you a topic. You have 1 minute to prepare yourself, okay, and 2 minutes to talk about the topic. So first, just let me share the screen, and you can organize your ideas. Mm, okay, I think you can see it now. Yes?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay. Okay, so you have 1 minute. Okay, that will be it. Okay, all right. So, okay, you have 2 minutes. Oh, just let me, okay. Yes, you can start now.
Okay, well, I'm going to describe my favorite movie. Well, it's about many toys that they have a owner to have be loved by him. But there are many parts of this movie. Uh, if I'm right, there are four movies about about there are four parts about this movie, and everyone has a different it's every movie has a different mm, mm, talks about different things. In the first one, the star ring it's yellow for arriving of other toys. And this movie, it's my favorite because when I was child, I used to watch it a lot of times, and I learned it everything about the movies. I learned the scripts of every characters, and yeah, it's really good. All of them, and yeah, it has a good impact in my life. In my life, this movie, for example, thanks to this movie, I have learned a lot of English because I decided to watch it in English, and uh, it has been a good in my in development
Okay,
in
so
order
that's
to
it.
speak in English to speak
Yes,
English.
thank you. Thank you for your answers. So that will be the end of the second stage of this exam. You did well, so thanks. So I'm gonna be giving you some questions again. Um, so take a deep breath, okay? It's all right. So now I would like you to keeping up with the same topic of movies and stuff. So could you please tell me how often do you go to the cinema?
It's a good question. I often go um, 2 times, 3 times per year, maybe. I don't like go to the movies, mm, maybe because I don't have too much friends. What else? Yeah, but I don't usually go to the movies.
Oh, okay. So, and again, do you usually watch films alone or with others, in company of other people?
Well, it depends. Well, by the way, the last time I went to the cinema, I watched a movie alone. But answering your questions, I think I prefer watching the movies with someone else, maybe my family, my brothers, or all my family.
Okay, okay. And the last one, if your life were to get to be in a movie, if there will get to be a movie based on your life, which actor would you like to play you in the film?
This is really a good question. Well, yes, of course, I would like to have a movie about me, um, about all my life, all my. But the actor that I would like to play a character probably would be, I don't know, Leonardo DiCaprio, Dwayne Johnson, maybe a Mexican actor Eugenio Derbez for a little bit of comedy, maybe.
Okay, okay, so that will be it for this exam. So thanks for your answers. And yes, you did well.